Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of um us fuck Jesus what is the name? Welcome to another episode of The Sinking City. That took me a second, I apologize. Um so we're continuing where we left off. I think we need to go to the police station, but I'm not entirely sure. It just says that we need to I need to find more information about the men who attacked the expedition. And the thing said, when I read it right now, and over here in the casebook, at the bottom it says there must be more evidence of such crimes throughout the city. So I'm gonna go to the police station and look at their archives and see if there are crimes that match Innsmouth cult attacks or something like that. That's where I'm at with this. Um, Currently don't have any idea what else to be doing. And then I need to find the professor. But I think I would have to do this before to find the professor. Just because I don't know where the fucking professor is, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get this fast travel point. I don't know why the fast travel points can't be right in front of the building that they're next to, you know what I mean? Like, it's all the way over there, why wouldn't it just be, like, right here next to this? Alright. Let's see.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Look, all I want is access to your records during my investigations. Otherwise, I'll keep out of your way.
Oh, that's all you want, is it? Was making us look like idiots in front of Mr. Throgmorton not enough for you?
Look, I'm sorry. That wasn't my intent.
Well, that's what you did. A newcomer must know his place. Let me be frank. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal in here, newcomer.
Hey, easy, Officer Lyons. I don't want any trouble.
Well, good. That's a start. You can use the archive, but only because you have Mr. Throgmorton as your patron. Keep that in mind, Reed.
Could end his life right now. What is this thing? I think it's a grenade. He didn't tell me where the archives were. Here we go. Crimes. Violent crimes, subjects, suspects, evidence, evidence. At about 10:30 p.m. April 15th at the Fish Market Eastern Shells corner of Orchard Ave and Holy Fire Lane, I apprehended a suspicious-looking Innsmouther as he was stalking a young woman. The suspect had in his possession a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fisheye seized, as well as a dagger seized. The suspect resisted arrest. When I tried to cuff him, he cried for help, screaming for his brothers from EOD. Several other armed Innsmouthers appeared from the fish market. I was forced to release said Innsmouther and retreat. Suspect got away. The case is pending for further investigation. Okay. I think that was all I needed. Fish market is located in Eastern Shells. At the corner. Oh, at the corner. Oh fuck! I'm all turned around. At the corner of Worker. Eastern Shells. Okay. At the corner of Orchid and something else, huh? It's probably right here. Orchid and Holy Fire. Oh. Yeah. Okay. That is where we are going then. Let's see. We can walk all the way to Orchid and just take a boat over. So I'm gonna want to go south, and then I'm gonna want to make a right. Oh, I can't go south. Okay, I'm gonna make a right here and then a left. And that should take me to where I need to go. Hello, ma'am. You look stupid as hell dusting the middle of a dirty ass street. Okay. Where am I? This is where I needed to be, but this is fine. I could just take this straight across. Okay. Do I have to talk to people? How does this work? What do I need to do? I don't know what to do. Maybe I have to talk to people.
Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy. We have enough for everyone.
I've heard that I can find an organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD. Am I in the right place?
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD. Pleased to meet you. My name's Anna. Can I help you with something?
Charles Reed. Just a few questions, if I may.
Of course. Ask away, Charlie.
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do as an organization?
Well, we are a non-profit charitable organization. Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers. We're not an official charity yet. As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
Oh, and how do you do that?
We provide fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor. We also patrol the streets at night to keep the wild beasts and bandits at bay. And many, many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
It's been great chatting with you, but I'm actually here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know where I can find them?
Not so fast, Charlie. Nobody meets the top brass without being a member. You need to earn a rank in the EOD first.
Oh, you're kidding me. What for?
You need to prove yourself. Show us through your actions that you're worth our time. No offense, Charlie.
How can I join?
That all depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do best?
Well, I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see. I was in the Navy during the war, and ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
Okay. Tell me more about this job.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guards scared him off, but I fear they'll be back to finish the job. That's why we've been busy today giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
And you want me to find whoever this thief is, right?
You're smart, Charlie. I like it. Exactly.
Fine. Count me in.
Good. Thank you. Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and he'll let you into the storeroom.
See you later.
Okay. Between Warren Road and the Shells on Hawking Lane between Warren Road and Liberty. And the Shells. Okay. On Hawking Lane in between Warren and something. On Hawking Lane. Hawking Lane. In between Warren and Liberty. Yeah. So I'm gonna run all the way to... I'm just gonna run right here. So I'll take Orchid all the way down. And then I'll make a right. And then a left. It's crazy how distinct these areas are from one another. They really are. Oh, nice. Wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, it's crazy. Because, like, this looks so much different than the other districts, too. It's cool. I like it. So now I make a right. And then up here I should take a left and I'll be on the water. God, this game is so cool. I don't know why people haven't talked about it more. Story's interesting, the gameplay's good, the world is cool, the graphics are good, audio's good. The only problem I have is our character. His face is fucking weird. So I'm gonna make a right and then go, and it'll be my third right. Okay. That's number one. The only problem I have is the frame drops. That's number two. They happen every now and again, and it's just super annoying. This is three. Now this should be Hawking. Okay.
The door won't budge.
You got business here.
I serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in.
Why'd he say it like that? I
See me
serve the sea.
praised. Finally. I'm Daryl Grimes. How can I help you?
Can you tell me what happened? Don't skimp on the details.
Not much to tell, sadly. It was a man, that much I know. He snuck in while I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him. Nearly got him with a harpoon by Kay, but I missed in the dark. He got away, that Dane, but I wonder, why steal what you can get for free?
Yeah, that's a bit of a puzzler. And what did he steal?
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
What did this burglar look like?
Same height as you. Not too big, not too small. Nothing to write home about. An average Joe. If not for his, bald head. That guy was as bald as an egg. I could see the moonlight reflecting off the top of his head.
Where did he go after that?
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
What's the deal with the password and such?
Orders from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
All right. Well, that's enough for now, Mr. Grimes. I've got to go to work.
Here, take the key. May the sea bless you.
Alright.
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
It's not solid wood, but okay.
That's a fancy-looking bottle. Looks like it was taken from a lab somewhere. There's some kind of powder left on the bottom. I better not touch it. It could be dangerous. The hull's fresh, still smells of the sea. No signs of decomposition at all.
Fuck. They're so scary.
Thing's dead as a doornail, but I don't see any wounds.
It's the fish. It's poisonous.
So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
Dude, stop fucking with me. Let me craft some ammo. That's good. Well, let me craft one more just so I have 2 clips. I need alcohol. I ain't find shit. I don't know. Let's check upstairs next.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools.
Dear Mr. Grimes, we can't thank you enough for what you do for the children. In the dark times, your toys go down like a tall glass of water. We all pray for your good health every day. We also kindly remind you that we still await your visit. All our staff and, of course, the children are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person, so please don't hesitate. Come as soon as you're able with eternal gratitude. Administration of Oakmont St. Jerome's Orphanage.
Nice work. When I was a kid, I would have gone nuts for this. Well, if it was finished, that is.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Just a little bit more. Hold on. I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
Is there more? Oh, maybe the cat? No, cat don't matter. Oh, upstairs.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Okay, so it's gonna start with him poisoning
Just a
it.
little bit more. Hold on.
No, it's not. It's gonna start Boom.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns just a little
Boom.
bit more. Oh no.
Boom. If not,
Darn
then
pests.
this goes first
There, take them.
before that second one.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
A man broke
Okay.
into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance, then made a noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
Man broke into the first door, chased him out. Okay. So. Man who broke into the OD fish storage, someone connected to the university. I need to visit the university.
You dig up anything interesting?
I sure did. Turns out our friend here wasn't here to rob the place. He came to poison the fish.
By the sea. Are you sure?
Well, that's what the evidence suggests, anyway.
Okay, this is horrible. Please don't tell Anna it was my fault, or she'll have me quartered.
Anna will quarter you. You're joking about that, right?
Wish I was. Anna, she's ruthless when it comes to punishing the guilty, EOD member or not.
That's unexpected. Huh. Don't worry, I won't tell her. You seem like a decent sort, Daryl. I'll make something up.
Thanks, Mr. Reed. Here's a little something to express my gratitude. Take care now. Still, I've done wrong and I deserve to be punished. I'll stay on guard duty for the next month without a day off. You have my word.
All right, you go ahead and do what you gotta do, I guess. Can you remind me where I can find the Oakmont University?
You can't miss it. It's the greatest thing Oakmont has to offer, except maybe our famous caramelized eel stew. Give me your map. There you go. But don't forget to first report your findings to Anna.
See ya.
May the sea protect you.
Okay. Daryl Grimes asked me to report my findings to Anna, which to do so, I will head this way. There's a fast travel point up here, which is pretty close to the school, so I'm gonna go find that first. Because I can fast travel from over there straight up here, which will just speed things up. Actually, now I can just fast travel straight there. Yeah, and now I can fast travel up here when I'm done to go to this boat and take that boat there, and then boom, university, just like that. Cool. So that'll speed up the transportation a little bit. This game's so fucking good, dude. It's so cool. I just like the vibe, everything about it, you know? I hope you guys are staying safe out there. It's been crazy
Take as much
few
as you
years, to
need.
be honest.
It won't
I've got news about your fish storage problem.
Oh, I'm all ears, Charlie.
It only looked like a robbery. Some guy broke into the storage to poison the fish. Near as I can tell, he succeeded, at least partially. I realize it's a lot to take on faith. Look, I've got a sample of what I think is the poison, though I can't identify it yet.
Sea protect us. That's terrible. What kind of man would do such a thing, and why?
I don't know, but I aim to find out.
We need to stop distributing the fish. We have to let everyone know about this. Kay knows how many people might already be affected.
What do you want me to do with the poisoner once I find him?
I'd bring an end to him right there if I were you. The police and court are useless these days.
That wasn't the deal. I'm a detective, not a hitman.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Report to me when you find him. I'll see that the reward will be more than handsome, if you know what I mean.
I'll, see what I can do.
One thing still bothers me. The guard at the storage, Daryl. What was he doing at the time?
Your guard was vigilant. He fought bravely, but the poisoner knocked him out. You ask me, he deserves a raise.
Good old dependable Daryl. I hope he's okay. I'll see he gets his due. Goodbye, Charlie.
See you later.
Alright. Now let's head to the university. Okay. I watched the IGN review on this game, and I don't know, the guy who played it must have been like not smart, because he said some of the clues took him hours to solve. I'm like, how? Majority of it is straightforward. You have to listen to dialogue, though, is the thing. Like certain parts of it, I didn't know what the hell to do, but then I paid attention to the dialogue. So I'm like, where the hell am I? Do I gotta go this way? I gotta go this way. But I paid attention to the dialogue, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go this way. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a hard game if you pay attention to dialogue and read the stuff. It seems fairly straightforward. I don't know what that IGN guy was talking about. Can I not get in this way? Yeah, like, he confused the hell out of me. And he was complaining about there being not that much combat. It's a detective game. The fact that there's combat at all is kind of crazy, you know what I mean? But this makes me really want to play the new Sherlock Holmes game, the Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. The same people who made this made that and all the other Sherlock Holmes games. But this is making me really want to play that game. And I already wanted to play it to begin with. That Sherlock Holmes game, I almost bought when it came out back in, I think in December it came out. I almost bought it then, but I was like, I'll just wait and just see how it goes and wait for it to go on sale. It has yet to go on sale. But I really want it. It looks sick. It looks so cool. And it's open world and stuff, you know. It's like this. There's side quests and stuff just like this. But it looks prettier. And from what I can tell, it's more polished, you know? And the combat in this game is clunky, you know? And it doesn't feel super great or anything. But in that game, it looks way better. It really does. Like, it's such a cool looking game.
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Oh, never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
You recognize this bottle? You know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine. I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
You need an analysis. Well, I'm sure someone from the Department of Medicine can help there.
You have a good day.
Goodbye, sir.
Something I can help you with, sir?
Now he's talking normal?
Something I can help you with, sir?
That's not fishy at all. I discovered that? Okay. I genuinely couldn't remember. I guess I gotta go around. That's kind of what it looks like, but I could be wrong. No, we have to go. We had to go this way. Okay.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind. You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well, creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes, you solve our problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
The door.
EOD is banned to all staff and students in the University of Oakmont. Henceforth, any mention of the Everyone's Obvious Duty organization, also known as EOD, its symbolics, current and or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds. On pain of dismissal and or expulsion, the administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work. Throughout our university and all over Oakmont, this dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated. Administration of the Board of Trustees. It was one enemy in the lab. Skills. Double the quest items earned. Oh. Gain even more experience from all sources. Remain sane longer. Carry up to 25 pieces of any crafting material. Carry 7 bullets. Already have that one. Oh, I don't already have that one. Close the death slash regenerate. Set traps twice quickly. Keep an extra bullet loaded. Gaining a chance to deal double damage. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do the XP thing. Or I'll do double the quest reward and then I'm gonna do XP gain again. I'm trying to get that done. You know, just so that it's easier. What the fuck is that thing?
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
I don't fucking know. That's horrifying. Experiment log part 2, March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I can finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive with half of its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th. I developed a way to animate their tissue even in one that's been dead for weeks. This is monumental. The possibilities of it, the implications. Does this hint at something hidden, some trait present inside other creatures? And perhaps even ourselves. I will need to find volunteers.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
Experiment log part 1, March 2nd, I finally received a living specimen. Sadly, it's only the smallest one. The grunts called it Mr. Handsome, but I think it needs a proper name. March 3rd, was thinking about the name for the specimen all night. I began a series of experiments on the creature. So far, it's been proven exceptionally resistant to all poisonous substances at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. Its shrieking, though is bound to haunt me. March 5th, last night I had a vision, thousands of hands wrapped around me as a blanket, and I heard the name inside my head. Stegan Harvester.
Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
You know what's crazy? I still haven't got any alcohol. Oh wait, yeah I do. Oh no, I need to. I have 0. That's such a weird way of doing it. Okay. Alright. Set up.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not, but so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Yeah, well, no. We'll be more careful in the future. Your point's taken.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long. We finished that analysis, sir. It's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow-acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I'll see you later.
Closed for maintenance. Damn. That gave me so much stuff. Yes, I have a hand grenade. Okay. This is Gavadish's room. Draft of an article. Brothers and sisters, crossed out. Too familiar. My fellow Americans, crossed out. They're Americans too. Citizens of Oakmont, how much longer will we put up with those fish-faced bats, crossed out? Those sea freaks, crossed out. How much longer will we put up with this? Those forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD, crossed out. You don't like them. Interesting.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
The door won't budge. These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Note from Professor Westerbrook. This is absurd. I've been 5 months and it's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished, or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Okay. George Cavendish made a very quick key. George Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to a student, he lives somewhere in Advent. Well, that helps out so much. Advent is over here. He lives somewhere in Advent. University Library, Oakmont City Hall. Could maybe go to City Hall to figure out where someone lives. Okay. Let's get out of here and yeah, let's get out of here and head to City Hall. I think City Hall might have his address. mean, you could just naturally assume that, right? Yeah, you can naturally assume that City Hall would have addresses. There has to be a reason for City Hall. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay. Now we are going to head to City Hall. And hopefully they got something to help us out. Gotta find the payphone first. I mean, granted, I could find the payphone after. I don't know why I keep looking for them before I go into the building. Because I'll just use them to fast travel anyway, but I don't know. Oh, it turned gold, so I thought I found it, but okay, there you go.
What's your problem?
Alright. City Hall.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives,
Well, if that's the way it is.
good. I'm...
But
I didn't even care for what she had to say, she's a bitch. Alright. Subjects. Citizens. Registry. Advent. Name, George Walter Cavendish. Date of birth, January 26, 1883. Place of residence, Oakmont, Massachusetts. Advent Central, St. Michael's Road. St. Michael's Road, between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street. Okay. St. Michael's Road, between Carpenter and Constitution. Carpenter and Constitution on St. Michael's, Carpenter and Constitution. So he's like right here? Carpenter, Constitution on St. Michael's Road. Yeah, so he's like right there. Okay. Thanks for nothing, asshole. So he's somewhere just down this street? Yeah. He's somewhere down here. See, and like even this district looks massively different than the other ones too. It's just, it kind of blows my mind how well they,
Extra. All the news that's fit to print.
What the fuck is this? I can't see that high. There's like fog. Hello, police officer. You look like a police officer.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale.
He's gonna be somewhere right around here.
The door won't budge.
So he's on the second floor. If you want to take it, it's free. Damn.
The door won't budge. The door won't budge. And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Yeah, we're stealing. We just stole from him. What the fuck?
The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
What the fuck?
I loved you. I always loved you.
What a crackhead.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
Professor's fact list. Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Gets some soap, and always stays at the fish market. Shoe shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B. Newspaper issue February. Disturbance in the shelter as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appeared to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have participated in the fight. Precipitated in the
This
fight?
Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
Alright, I think that's it in here. I don't see anything else worth noting. Yeah, I think we're done here. But shouldn't it say like all evidence found? Yeah, I haven't found shit. I'm confused. Oh, there's another little note here. Newspaper issue March. Going, gone. Body count rises, vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in panic with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the shells, Salvation Harbor and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information or evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined the group or been a recipient of their alms. Alms? We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. Okay, let's do this real quick.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
Oh, it's over.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
George?
I don't care what your damn...
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Oh shit, did I go insane? That random doctor appeared again out of nowhere. The fuck?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this how?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison.
I have to end the video here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel in the future. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Stay safe out there, and peace out, guys.